Not bad for like a half hour, almost a 5-gallon bucket full. And man, I got some big herrings too. These are freaking taste so good. They're my favorite. Oh, those are huge. Caught a bunch. Catching more yet. Can't ask for a more beautiful day. This is where I saw it when I get my shavings for the yellow birch wood. There's the shavings. Here's my little 4x4 cube smoker. These are the trays. I pull them out. There's piping, and then I got the pipe coming out here. 6-inch stove pipe comes up through, and I use a barrel stove that I burned and cleaned out. I got settings for it, and I put rocks. I'm going to make modifications here, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, I could do more than 100 pounds in there. It works pretty slick. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. They have special bar oil, but since I'm smoking the fish, I'm using olive oil. That's what you got to put in here. But yeah, that's my idea there. Well, a guy told me about it. Rodney Sear told me about it, that they use this, so I said that's a great idea. When you cut this tree crosswise, here's what you get. Oh, it's all covered now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but see the shavings? Look how long they are. Actually, that's more than 3 inches there. Look at, that's like fucking 6 inches or more. See that? The only thing is it doesn't have a strong smell. I mean, it's real mild. I think I'm better off with the greener wood, but I'm still going to use it because I used it before and it came out good. It's real mild smell. It's not actually hardly any. It's almost punky like sponge. That's really not that great. But I mean, it's still going to work. And I'm thinking I ought to probably use more green. Here I go. Getting my sawdust. That'll be all. Is this recording working? Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm cold smoking mackerel. It's today's day, November 18th, 2020. Got the yellow birch going. Damn thing nearly died out. I went to go set some traps. I caught an otter and I don't have time to do anything. It started almost dying out, dropped down to 66 Fahrenheit. It's got to be at least warmer. Like, no more, 80, 90 be better. Temperature-wise. I hope this volume works. It's working out, baby. The smoker's getting its workout. And I'm just drying out the birch. The hives today is only going to be 28 Fahrenheit. That's it, man. I started and I'm jack full of adrenaline right now. Look how big the numbers are. I love this freaking thermometer. So, yeah, I gotta watch, man, because this thing, well, the wind, it could suck up the draft and it could, get 115, 120, and then within a half hour, my stuff I took the time to smoke gets ruined. So that's why you gotta be like a paranoid, schizophrenic. It's getting smoked. Here's my thermometer. See, big one, just got it. Easy to read. It's best to be at 78. So I'm raising it up. I'm opening the door. I'm using yellow birch. There's rocks. I'm just drying this out. Usually I don't use the wood, but it's so cold. It's only going to be high as 28 today. Today is November 24th, 2020. Cold smoked mackerel tastes absolutely phenomenal. If you're a sashimi eater, like smoked fish, this is extremely mild. I used yellow birch wood and it tastes unbelievable. You see the bones, you gotta kind of, it doesn't just peel away easy because it's cold smoked. That's a big difference compared to hot smoked. See how it's retained a lot of the fish? You gotta kind of peel it and like sticks to your finger. Oh, it's insanely good. So damn good. And mild too. Very mild. Oh. Unbelievable. I'm at my parents' place in Southbury, Connecticut. Oh, is this ever good? The bigger ones are, to me, I like the bigger size mackerel. Oh, is this ever so good? And it takes a special temperature, but I mean, I've seen them in Alaska where they're not even using thermometers. I am, but it's not mandatory, but it takes way longer. It could take days, depending on the temperature. But it's a very tasty dish. And this took like 23 hours to cold smoke it. So it's not fast. You got to keep right on top of the temperature. I mean, that's not 100% mandatory. The guys in Alaska and other countries and northern climates or wherever they cold smoke fish could tell you that, you know, I mean, sometimes a lot of places they don't even use, you know, a thermometer or whatnot. It doesn't make it any better, but it's just more predictable. I mean, you could observe and just go by taste, whatnot, as well. But depending on the size, it could be anywhere from 16, 17 hours up to 23, 24 hours for the bigger fish. But see how it just, it's like cheese. The texture, you see? This is like cheese. It doesn't, it's not cooked. You know, it's not, it sticks to you. And watch, eat it in your mouth. Oh. I mean, it's so mild. It's not a strong smoky flavor. It's a mild one. I mean, I love it. Oh. So damn good. I mean, this mackerel might have been a pound in weight. American weight. You don't eat the skin. That could get you sick from the creosote. And you could eat everything, you know, everything. Just peel the bones off. Peel this, you know, take the skin out and just eat all the, you know, the meat. And, I mean, it tastes, it's so amazing. You know, a person could have it with crackers. That'd be a great idea too. You know, mix it with crackers. That'd be phenomenal, eating it that way. And I'm going to try getting my sister's husband to try it. He never had it yet. And my sister, I'm going to see what they look like, their facial expressions, if they like it or not. I mean, it makes a difference if you like sashimi. Then you'll probably like the bigger size mackerel that are more like raw, like mushy. And they're not, okay, and what I do is I make two distinctions when I cold smoke these. They're either going to be dried where the skin is going to be wrinkly on the outside and the more dried out. There are the smaller size fish where I probably should have taken them out earlier, but not really, because they have that uniqueness where they're dried. The texture, I mean, it's more of a dry, like cheese. You know, you have Chevre cheese. When it's normally done, it's more gushy. You know, put it in your finger like butter, spread consistency, and then, well, of a mushy style, or even like a honey. And then when you take out all the whey in the Chevre cheese, you know, it's more drier. And if you're the kind of person that likes the drier Chevre cheese, then you would like the cold smoked mackerel that's been dried longer, or it's been dried out, the flesh more. It's more wrinkly on the exterior of the fish itself, the skin. And remember, you don't eat the skin. You don't need to eat any bones. Everything else is legitimate, you know, unless it's got scarring. You know, you cut the exterior side, you know, where it has like say this was browned, you cut it in the end there, and you cut it off here. You know, you cut this off, you know, then you peel through, and yeah, I mean, the taste is amazing though. I mean, it's so mild. It's almost reminiscent of ham to me. I'm not saying it's right, but I think I noticed this isn't as strong of a ham flavor because I didn't use like a green or yellow birch when I cold smoked this fish this time around. I did a 50-pound batch, and the end result was 34 pounds in weight total. You know, it dropped 14 pounds, came off the fish. The flavor, you know, it's not a strong smoky flavor, yellow birch, but boy, is it ever good. And I'm pleased with the results. So yeah, that's my situation there on my primitive method of preserving my fish, my mackerel that I caught. And I caught them off Eastport, off the large 410-foot pier that they rebuilt, remodified it. And yeah, you know, I take care of the fish when I get them. I don't let them sit out all day out on the pier. I put them in cold water, then I put them on ice. I gut them out, put them on ice, bring them home, put them in my smoker, and that's that. So I hope you enjoy watching me eat this stuff. And I'm not going to be telling you detail how I do it all because it takes too long. It's too much work. You know, you got to be compensated or something. I mean, it's just, you know, giving everything away for nothing ain't going to cut it for me. I got to get some monetary benefit. Maybe I'll throw in a Patreon account or something's what I really need. But, I mean, this tastes phenomenal this way. So, I mean, it ain't no different than Alaska. I mean, you know, but I'm using a thermometer where it's timed. You know, they're not showing that, but I noticed some countries do. And they do it even more precise, you know, with special stainless steel containers, whatnot. So, yeah. Well, have a great day. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Catch you again. Adios. Okay, my sister Denise just sampled some of the cold smoked mackerel.
And it is delicious. I love it. It's got a nice taste. It's not dry. Has a nice smoky
flavor. Use yellow birchwood.
He used yellow birchwood.
And it
has strong. A nice taste, and I'm eating it without anything else, so it's just plain. So as you see here, you have to be careful because there's bones.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful with the sharp edges, but there's no bones in this piece.
Yeah, so what's interesting is when you do this, either going to be dry or moist, the fish. Either you're going to take out extra amount of moisture and it gets wrinkly. I got some here with the skin.
All right, this one is a little bit.
Yeah, see, look at, see, this is wrinkly. I mean, there's some more wrinkly. So it's going to be, when you eat it inside, the flesh is going to be more dried out more. And then people that like eating raw fish, the sheen will like the bigger ones, the bigger size mackerel, like a pound. It's more like raw, like more mushy, but it's delicious.
Very good, thank you.